Test. Test. There we go. Test. There we go. Gotta set up the stream still a little bit here. Wonderful dreamer. Do 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 do. There we are. Alright. I had to set up the stream so it was right. We are good now. So we will continue on with our Mass Effect 3 playthrough. Turn off my noisy air conditioner there. Alright. Let us depart. Alright, leave this orbit. Head our way on out of here. Let's see. Do we want to rescue the students? I think we should rescue the students. Let's go rescue students. To the students. Land it. I gotta think who I want here. I really like my paladin. Let's see, do I want armor piercing? Yeah, but I already have armor piercing mods, so let's do that. There we go. Confirm it. Overload. Recharge. Capacity weaver. Increase the damage. Then shields and barrier. Okay. Here we go.
There's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus Cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander
We must
Shepard.
rescue the
We're blocking
students.
the direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
It's like we can't take these guys on a straight fight. Oh boy, a diversion. Gotta love Joker.
Come and get me.
Boom.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you.
Don't shoot, I'm the good
Admiral
guy.
Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here, well, just tell him to stay alive.
Gotta correct some mistakes. What
Few
about
months
the
knocking
students,
over
though?
practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
I mean, it's up to me to save the students.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
That was nice of her. Nobody told you to shut. Money, 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 money.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe. Then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Yeah, we'll get her. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Technical Analysis Review, Student ID 275668. Unshielded opponents approaching at 2 o'clock, shielded opponents approaching at 12 o'clock, both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down? You choose Shockwave. Correct answer, Singularity followed by Warp. Instructor comments. Shockwave inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for a Singularity to catch both. Warp, the unstable biotic field created by the Singularity, resulting in an explosion, neutralizing both enemies. Come on now, student, get that right. We don't want your work to succeed. It's a bad thing. Instructor's logs. The kids are getting better at this stuff, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training, not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care this much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. What they could possibly be talking about that we've met already? We will find out. So there's the Eviscerator. Simple shotgun, okay. Took him down, took him down, took him down. Yeah, surrender peacefully, or else.
Sean, can you hear me?
You know my name.
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm a good person. Alright, so she's safe. Another 1,250 credits in the bank. Go ahead and save there. Ooh, Pneumatic. That's good. Pneumatic's a good gun.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in
We're going, we're going.
Eat this!
Jack! Jack!
Shepard? Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
I mean,
These are civilians, Shepard. We need to protect them. Get ready. More on the way. Shepard, keep them off us.
what do you think I'm doing here?
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. Alright, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Seems reasonable. We're just doing a quick sweep here for items, upgrades, experience points, money, stuff. High priority targets, student ID 12-5D-Prangley, status, capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs, vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores, considered prime candidate for indoctrination and high level enhancements for subsequent long term infiltration relocation. That's not good.
Sanders, you should have access.
The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think?
They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
What's so valuable about these students?
That's creepy.
Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip them to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, holding that damn biotic bubble up against those bug things. Ugh. I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. It can talk them to death.
That's the whole reason we let her do the bubble. For that line.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
Nothing there, nothing there. Mine. Money.
So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Wonder why she never mentioned it.
I can't believe you and our teacher worked together. I told him last with both of you here.
Just drink your
Maybe
juice,
we've got a
it'll be
chance.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander. We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
I can't believe you and our teacher worked together. Both of you here.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Comes the tougher part of the game. Let's see here. What do we got? 5. Can I use that? I can. Oh yeah. That gets me a lot more. That's good. 4. Improved my concussive shot, which is good. 3 will improve my warp. Yeah.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Gives them some cover, too.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right. I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Let's see here. Here comes a tough part. Oop, I didn't hit the right button. I hit L instead of R. This is a tough part of the game. Like, I'm kind of underleveled for this, so... Alright, here we go. Let's see, what does my powers look like? Overload. Okay. Oh, get rid of that.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Huh, that door didn't open. That's not great. Okay.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
There's a bunch of stuff. Okay. High priority target 12-5D Prangley, 26-2B- Rodriguez. Other subjects are to be retrieved alive if possible. If unavoidable, bring back bodies for use of genetic testing materials. Addendum to original brief. Subject 0 is to be retrieved for further testing and possible conditioning. Current psych profile indicates that holding students hostage will likely be the most successful tactic. Okay. We'll be looking... Nothing there.
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't wash her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Alright.
That's an impressive barrier activity.
Alright, let's go get ourselves a war asset.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
Good enough?
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office.
That's heartwarming.
I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Good boy. Another Matic. Upgrade that stuff. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Archer. Good to have you. Good to see you're back, too, and healthy and doing okay. That's a good thing.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
There we are. That was for a Citadel mission. High priority target, student ID 26-2B-Rodriguez. Status capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination and enhancement under Phantom Initiative. We will meet some phantoms and be sad, but first things first, we have things to do. Use! This is mine now. Shoot. How are you missing this badly?
Hostiles up top.
Save the students.
The shuttles are almost ready.
Where's the exit? There's the exit.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Time to go.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
They're really bad shots. Thank God they're like stormtroopers.
Joker, we flew out on the Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
I saved the students.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready. But the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
Yeah, we gotta keep those guys alive, guys.
Hey, if that's
No,
where they
you
need
shut
us,
your pie
that's
hole.
where we go.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Besides,
And
I'm
that's
sure
my
we'll get some
favorite
shots
idea
in.
on the Citadel.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you. Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? 'Cause I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Oh, it's such a good line. Oh, love it. And we unlock an
Damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands. Hackett has the technically minded students looking at the Crucible. Apparently, David Archer has already given them some ideas.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Wow. Alright. We save the students, save the students. Yes, we did. Increasing our stuff a little bit. Our Terminus fleet is updated fully. Oh yeah. So we have that. Our Alliance. Our 3rd Marine Division. Massively increased. Alliance 3rd Fleet. Doing better. Kaylee Sanders. $30, very good. Jack 25. So there we go, we're doing really well. We have a little Turian support, a little Salarian help, a little Lex Cerberus, some alien.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Surkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Mordin Solus knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised a Salarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
That's all.
Of course, Commander. Of course, Commander.
Need something, Shepard?
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Nothing really to talk about.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we fled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering. Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we may have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having. I just got word.
My.
Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. Commander?
Liara Sony Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Liara. Stephen Hackett, forward message. Kaylee Sanders, thank you. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us off the Academy. Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. My students are on out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work. It's the future, Commander. The project will inform human progress for generations. I'll have you to thank for it. All my best, Kaylee Sanders.
Will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So Jack's an instructor? Guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the Academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them, too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap. Commander?
It's true. It's true.
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
So that takes care of this area. Let's go ahead and upstairs and invite some people. Squeakums.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
This is kind of sweet.
Come on in. Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this? What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one? Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
All right. Let's begin with the fact that Earth's most famous officer was born and raised in space. The commander was a strong biotic and a skilled technician, a deadly combination in a fight. He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful, this doesn't sound like a dive.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
That's pretty good. Go down to the shuttle hay, see what's going on there. I gotta upgrade my Paladin.
For your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate at mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too. Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out. Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time. Commander?
Okay, we got that done.
That Jack is a mean SOB. But kinda hot. If he's like that something. So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey, Commander.
Hey. What's up?
Not sure what to think about that little mech dog roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Adams would like to speak to you.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned about a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Guess what we're doing?
Lord Commander.
Breaking now. City of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. Commander.
Oof. That's pretty harsh. Javik's downstairs. Okay. Let's go check him out downstairs then.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters. During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander.
Alright. So there's Javik. Just making sure everyone's where they should be. At least where they typically are. Not necessarily where they should be.
No, that would... perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could. But... should test with...
That's worse.
Shepard, how can I help?
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me.
Something else, Commander?
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
So far, so good.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the elusive man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with? I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living. How's it going?
It is a living. It's going pretty good, Garrus, buddy.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Say Keely Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an external connection working on Earth. I made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtaking, complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Jack, hey Sanders. Checking on the kids. Sanders, how are they, Jack? Jack, they'll do good. This is gonna be long. I kinda have crap to do. Sanders, I want to tell you, I persuaded some of the Alliance friends to part with a biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Jack, damn, one of those L3 X1s, you know how much stuff I could tear up with one of those installed. Kaylee, I had an idea. Look after yourself. Jack, yeah. And hey, thanks. Prothean notes. If what Jack says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people that I dedicated my life to studying? Yeah, the Protheans are kind of jerks.
An entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us. Thanks for coming by.
Alright, so we've talked to everyone. To the Citadel, we have to get our engineers safer. And drop off a biotic amp. Complete some side quests, basically.
Commander?
We're going to the Citadel. We're going to the Citadel. As you see. Citadel. Gonna meet Dr. Bryson. No, we're not. Lion stocks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Nope.
Yes, Commander.
Anyone here? Nope. Gotta get to shopping here.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Thank you. Come again.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Have you decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so personal.
One of the universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
Yeah, they've been promising
Well, we're luckier than most other hospitals. At least our budget cuts are minimal.
Shit, don't remind me. My old job had the emergency ward night staff cut to half before I left.
Oh, let me guess. You don't process as many patients as the day shift. I've got the numbers to prove it.
Typical administrator who has no clue what's going on in the ward.
That's pretty much true for healthcare.
It was pretty clear she was leaving. Can't be the wise counselor when you're married.
Why not?
Sex appeal. Most species only pay attention if they want to have sex with you. So you have to be available, mysterious.
What? That's not true. Shepard listened to me.
I've seen the way you look at each other. Surprised your panties haven't caught fire.
You have to make it sound so tawdry.
If it's all civilized, you're not doing it right.
Their conversations are interesting, to say the least. Just making sure all of our shopping needs are met.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discounts.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Remember, all purchase welcome to Cipertine Armor. Thank you for shopping at Cipertine Armor.
Everything's taken care of.
AM Trading Limited.
I made her promise to let you go your own way, though. No matter what she wanted.
Really?
I knew you'd be special, Ken. Any daughter of hers. I told her, you're treating her like a baby bird, Nessie. She's gonna raise one hell of a storm with those little wings.
Little wing?
You okay?
Yes. Thanks.
Oh, that's what Benezzi had called her. Her little bird. In the first game, when she dies, she calls Liara her little birdie. And that's what her dad calls her, which is just sad as can be. So we'll go here, because why not?
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital. Welcome to Certa.
Be safe.
I found this Medigel formula. I figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
There you go.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of Medigel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space. No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant.
No war profiteering there.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Cool. We done good, Shepard. We done good.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Good morning.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
We've had this discussion, you know. You're to call me Teresa. Well, maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa.
Oof. pretty rough. Instructors at Grissom Academy requested facilities in the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school but who are not yet ready to join the other students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room as students if Inspector approves the request. Authorized. So only have 31,000 monies. I need more monies. Mike's my side. I'm poor. I'm money poor. But I got lots of stuff. But I'm money poor. It's all good though.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
I'm not going to be able to put up with this assignment much longer. I hear you. White people in there keep acting like nothing's going on. No. I'm telling you,
Do you guys have a tab?
Time to do the shepherd. 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 That's right. We're doing the shepherd, folks. Alright. Shepherd. Right, back to the Normandy. Engineer Adams.
Commander?
Oof, someone should take care of your neck. Right, I found the thing. Found the thing for you guys. I'm a good person.
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all the Normandy is Edie?
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
We're still working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
Cool. Looks like I'll do something. It's fine. Okay, I just want to make sure to save right there real quick. How's our reserves looking? Pretty good. Okay.
I found something.
Okay. Start the scanner. There's a Shadow Broker wet squat. I was looking for that, so that's good. $200 units of fuel, we'll take that. There we go.
Successful.
To Nith.
Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed. Faster than light jump successful.
That was all there was, huh?
Evasion successful.
Not great. And this is where we'll call it, because we do one main thing around right now. That's how we're doing it. So, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one, and we'll continue this playthrough at some point. We might go on longer tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I might break it up into different episodes. Just, like I said, I'm trying to keep one main story plot per thing. It may be 100 videos, but I mean, hey, whatever. It's not like we're doing anything else, so I'm enjoying this. I hope you all are too. Finishing up Mass Effect 3, and we're doing pretty well. We're in the Tuchanka stage now, so we're gonna defuse a nuke and save the Krogan species from the Genophage. So a couple big things coming up here. But that's for next time, so until then, I'll talk to y'all later. So long, everybody. And these have started going up on YouTube, so expect to be seeing more Mass Effect 3 videos on the YouTube channel. So for those watching on YouTube, appreciate you watching. Those on Twitch, appreciate you too. Bye.